And I want to tell you about a strategy that I am looking to deploy in Fresno, California right now that all of you could use around the country. Whether you are a real estate agent or an investor, you should pay attention to the following. If you happen to be a real estate agent in Fresno, California, or Madera, California, you need to pay special attention. What I'm about to go through here is something that I want to deploy 10 to 20 million dollars. I should say I want to buy 10 to 20 million dollars of real estate with this strategy. I could buy one house, dozens of houses, it doesn't matter. If you are a real estate agent in Fresno or Madera, I am a qualified buyer. You could check out my reputation with a few quick phone calls. But again, this is a strategy every single real estate investor and every real estate agent across the country could use. I don't think it is any secret, if you follow my channel, that I believe real estate transactions are going to crash. What you might not realize is the real estate transaction crash is amazing for investors who want to get creative, take advantage, work together. So I'm going to explain this strategy like I am talking to a Fresno real estate agent, because again, I want to buy 10 to 20 million dollars of Fresno real estate in the next 18 months. So if you are an agent, pay attention. I'm going to describe my buy box for you and why this will be very, very good for you and why it would be good for me. And more importantly, or I actually should say most importantly, why it will be good for your sellers. Everything I go through, all you have to do as an investor is take out my buy box, put in yours. If you are a real estate agent, you need to look for investors like me in your market. I promise you they are there. So, first thing we need to realize is the real estate market is slowing down. Transactions have fallen off a cliff. Second, lots of sellers are having FOMO, fear of missing out. They're also listing at wish prices. We are now seeing crickets in price drops and things of that nature. With this strategy, I might pay list price. I'm going to go through a strategy that's based on terms that can double your commission. If you are a real estate agent in Fresno or Madera, California, and you bring me a deal like this, you get both sides, listing side, buyer side. You will get the 6 or 5% that you have in your listing agreement. So this will only work in certain situations. First thing, this is all built on the 50-40-10 strategy that I have worked out with Stephen Dow from Velocity Mortgage. He is our Friday expert. He has a playlist on this channel called Non-QM, Stephen Dow. If you don't know what 50-40-10 is, check it out. It is an amazing strategy. It is, again, the anchor of my 10 to $20 million ad this year. What it basically is in a nutshell is I will get a 50% first from Velocity, probably something in the 6s. I will work on a seller second, 40%, something below 4, and then I will bring 10% down. So in essence, if I wanted to buy 10 million bucks in real estate, it means I would put $1 million down. If I wanted to buy 20 million, I'd have to deploy 2 million bucks. I am ready to do all of that for these deals. Now, real estate agents, how do you find the sellers that might be interested? Great question. Let's talk about it. First, I suggest you need to follow days on market. If you're an agent in Fresno, California today, maybe that's the 21-day mark. Maybe it's the 30-day mark. You're going to know better than me. Some of your sellers have a list price, or maybe they've taken a price drop and nothing. I want to be their buyer if the following works out. So again, at some point, the listing's going to get stale. The seller is going to get frustrated. That's when I want you to think about me. That's when I want you to reach out to me so we can talk about the 50-40-10, because I have some education for you to bring to the seller why this is a good idea. Something else the seller, and this is very, very important, the seller, for this 50-40-10 to work, for you to double end your commission, needs to have around 60% equity minimum. If unfortunately they only have 5 or 10 or 15% equity, this strategy doesn't work and I'm not interested paying list price. But again, if the listing is old, they have 60% equity, which lots of sellers do, reach out to me because I want to put an offer together. I want you to double in your commission, and I want to help educate you on why this could be a very good deal for the seller. Lastly, let me give you a couple of tidbits. First, if you are an investor and you don't know how to pitch seller financing, you are missing out. As you can see in this video, I'm going to deploy millions of dollars with this strategy. It has just started. I'm starting to market right here on this video. I will be doing this for at least the next 18, possibly 24 months. So if you want to get help with this, buy the course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. Join the Facebook group. We do all of this. We may even do a live Q&A with Stephen Dow for the students sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks. But again, what you can tell the seller is, hey, I have a buyer that might be willing to pay list price. Probably gets the seller's attention. Second, they are willing, they need you to carry at least 40%. That is going to allow you to delay or reduce your taxes, Mr. Seller, Mrs. Seller. You will also maintain some income, right? Because you are the bank, you have a note, you have a secured position in the property. And of course, you have no more headaches. This strategy in Fresno, California, I am game to buy in markets like Clovis and 93711 in North Fresno. Anywhere in Fresno, this may make sense. I might deploy this strategy in Class A neighborhoods. If you are an agent in Fresno, California, you have a listing that is old, the seller has 60% equity, please reach out to me. We might be able to get the seller their price, and I could get my terms, and everybody's happy, especially you, because you will double end the commission, be rewarded for the extra work. The seller gets out, gets some cash now, saves on taxes, all of these things. So this is a creative strategy. I am merging everything we do on this channel. The 50-40-10 was brought to us by Stephen Dow probably 2 months ago. I pivoted with the rocket increase in interest rates on my marketing and how I fish. I no longer look at first day. I'm looking at old listings. Now I'm going direct to agents, real estate agents. Your transactions are going to slow down. Your listings are going to go up. If you're in Fresno or Madera, I want to be your buyer. I want to buy $10 to $20 million in property in the next 18 to 24 months. If you can help me find the sellers that are open to at least this discussion, you get the listing and the buyer side. Again, as you should, you are putting us together. If you are an investor outside of my market, use this strategy. Understand the subtleties. Get ready to deploy capital. I have to tell you, today's market, getting real deals with only 10% down is amazing. Oh, by the way, my goal is to get a blended interest rate below 4%. Velocity will give me 50. I want the seller to give me 40. My blended rate will be below 4%. And then I will add another rental to our portfolio. My hope is I buy an entire portfolio. My hope is we buy in Class A neighborhoods. This strategy will work. If you know of any agents in Fresno, please send them this video. I'm serious. We want to buy at least $10 million with this strategy in the next 18 months. Please reach out to me. I'm pretty well known in Fresno. You can check me out very quickly with a couple of phone calls. Call me, text me, email me, send me a DM, whatever you want. I want to help you sell more properties. Again, days on market at some point, 21, 30. Talk to your seller about seller financing. Understand they need 60% equity. 50 is cutting it close. And again, Call me. I want to educate you. I want to help you educate the seller why this strategy is good for them. They get some money now. They get income later. They reduce on taxes. They have a secured position. All of these things are amazing. Folks, recessions, bear markets are where you build wealth. Hopefully you can see by now I am ecstatic about what is coming. More and more students are buying my cheap course, $320, getting in the group, writing great offers, finding sellers that are motivated. We are only writing great deals. Come join the party, get in an amazing group of thousands of other people doing the work, and let's get wealthy in this recession. Stop being scared. Stop filling yourself with all of this nonsense. Yes, it's bad, but every negative headline, there goes 2% of your competition. It is going to be an amazing time to build wealth. This is a way that I hope to add 10 million bucks at least in properties. 50, 40, 10, Velocity Mortgage, Fresno, Madera agents, please. You have an old listing. The seller's got equity. I want to buy. I don't care if it's a Class A neighborhood. I don't care if it's an entire portfolio. Please reach out to me. Let's talk. And if you're an investor in a different market, you need to learn this strategy. You need to talk to agents. If you are an agent in a different market, you need to find investors who are creative, like me, to do the same thing. This strategy is going to make some of you millionaires. You need to learn it. You need to understand the subtleties. You need to build confidence in the sellers. I'm excited. Are you? All right, everybody, take care. Again, please, Fresno, Madera agents, reach out. I want to buy a lot of property in the next 18 months. Hit me up. Let's talk. Bye.